Hi,
Hi,
ma'am. Good
hi.
morning.
Good morning. Am I audible and visible?
Yeah. Both.
Perfect. All right. So I think this is probably the first time that I'm meeting you, right?
No, ma'am. It's second time.
Second. Okay, here it says on my tab it's the first time. That's why you seem familiar. Yeah. Did
Okay.
you join from another account or was it the same account?
Actually, from another account.
Right. That's why this says it's the first session. Okay. Right. So how is your English practice going on?
Yeah. It's going on well, ma'am. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting my time for my practice, but
Okay.
yeah, somehow just somewhere I feel I'm not giving my best.
Okay.
But yeah, it's good.
Why do you think so? Why are you feeling so?
Actually, ma'am, I decided by myself, I will reach at advanced level, like within two
Right.
months, within 3 months. But right now, my things are out of wake, so I'm not giving my 100%.
I understand. So, your answer lies in your own expectation. Do not give a sense of time to your practice just right now. Don't tell
Mm.
yourself that I'm going to be the greatest speaker ever possible, that has ever walked on planet Earth within 2 months. So that's not possible. That let's be very honest, because we also I specifically do not give a time frame to people as well, because I think that's unfair to us and to our journeys as well. Enjoy the journey, take your time, even if it takes 1 year. Feel that 1 year is important. Every day you're improving, you're taking a step forward. Just because you are not at the finishing line yet, it doesn't mean that your journey goes to waste, right? Every day adds up to that finishing line. So make sure that you're not putting extra pressure on you by giving yourself a timeline or a deadline, 2 months, 3 months, because most in most cases, generally, to be honest, those do not work. Okay, so just you can give yourself a more, I think, a broader kind of time frame. Like in 1 year, I'll improve mostly, or in 1 year, I'll improve from where I am today. But don't ask yourself to imagine yourself as the greatest speaker or an advanced speaker per se in even in 1 year. Just think about it that I'll become better than what I am right now. When you will become an advanced speaker or whatever, let time decide it. Okay, you enjoy the journey. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So now could you tell me a little bit about what problems are you facing these days? Because I think I met you some time ago. So I'd
Mm.
like to know from there till now, how much do you think you have improved and what are still some problems that are persisting?
Yeah. So nowadays, ma'am, I'm just working on my fluency because
Mm-hmm.
somewhere I believe whenever I speak, so just little bit taking time. I'm taking time for my thinking process, for my words. And second thing, I want to speak in a sequence. Whenever I speak on any topic,
Right.
so just I beat
Mm-hmm.
around the bush. Somewhere I parrot my things. I repeat my words. So on
Hmm.
these things, I have worked.
Okay. And where do you think you are seeing the most improvement?
Okay. So once I get my fluency, or second thing, just when I start making my sentences in
Hmm.
charismatic way, so that
Hmm.
time I feel.
Okay. All right. So we'll take a look at all of this. Obviously, if you remember from the last class, I probably told you that I like to do some spontaneous speaking. So we'll do a little bit of that and from there go to the topic of the day. Okay.
Sure.
All right. But before we begin, do you have any question that you'd like to ask?
No, not yet.
Okay, so we are going to do something that is called narrative activity or narrative exercise today. I'm going to give you a topic to think about and to speak on. I'll give you 2 minutes to think about the topic as well. It's going to be a narrative exercise. Narrative or narration, narrative exercise or a narration is when you just narrate or give an account of something. This happened, then that happened. So that's going to help you with the sentence structuring part as well. So think about the tenses a little, think about the sentences, how you want to structure your ideas. Take 2 minutes to go over all of these. Use those 2 minutes judiciously, and once you're ready, you can start speaking. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your first topic is, could you tell me a little bit about any story that you have heard or read or watched as a child? Anything. It doesn't have to be anything original. Can be something we all know. A basic moral tale would do as well. But think about a story like that that you remember coming across as a child. Think about the title. You should always start with the title and then you go on narrating the story. And if there's a moral or message at the end, you can tell me that as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
So the
You can
title
take.
of this,
Do you want to start right now, or you can take 2 minutes to think as well?
right?
Whatever works for you. Just in your mind, just think about the structure. Once you're ready, you can just start.
Yeah.
Hmm? Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. All right.
So the title of the story is, if you want to get get rid of your anger, then
Mm-hmm.
what's the technique you can apply?
Okay.
So this is related to story. Once
Mm-hmm.
there was a woman. She
Okay.
used to fight with everyone. So one day, what happened? She thought a lot all day long. Just her family used to get angry on her. Why are you fighting to each other? And all day long, you are just getting busy in your fight with your neighbors. So one day she thought, if what if someone gives me a medicine so that I can remove my anger issues. So once a priest came on her door. So she asked, she just fell down on his feet. Sir, please tell me, how can I remove my anger issues? Because all day long I just want to fight with everyone. So the priest gave a bottle of water. So he gave and he said, just try it for 7 days. But one condition is here. Whenever you take this medicine, so you have to shut your mouth for 10 minutes. You don't have to speak even a single word. And you have to put on your tongue. Then she got happy and she said, sir, I will definitely do it for 7 days. So after 7 days, when priest came again on her door, so she again touched his feet and I'm just glad you gave me this medicine and it really worked on me. And within 7 days, in 7 days, I did not fight to anyone. So the Mahatma got happy and he said, so she asked, please tell me, what is this medicine? It is any magic? Is it any magic water or what is it? So the priest told, it is not any medicine. It's just kind of plain water, simple water. It was nothing. So she asked, but you said it is magic drink or you can have it. So I did it. So the priest told it was plain water, but whenever you get angry on anyone, so just try follow this technique. So whenever we got angry on someone, just we have to keep shut our mouth for 10 minutes. Because what happens within 10 minutes, you can spoil anyone's life from your words, because once you got angry, just you will be angry or you will be saying each and everything if you want or if you don't want. So the moral of the story is, if you want to get rid of your anger, so just try to keep shut your mouth for 10 minutes and the magic will happen.
Okay.
Because
Really?
in my point of view, yeah, in my point of view, whenever we do this such type of things,
Mm-hmm.
so just if one person is angry on you, so just you keep calm for 10 minutes only and your all anger will be gone.
Hmm. Great, very good story. I really like this story. All right, and I think you narrated it really well as well. You thought about it very quickly too. One thing is sometimes there are some mistakes that are happening with prepositions. Like, for example, you said that I do not fight to anyone. We do not fight to people, we fight with people. लोगों के साथ लड़ते हैं, right? So try to maybe convert that idea into English with his साथ. So we fight with people, or I am fighting against him. That's another way of putting it, but in another context. So here it should be fight with anyone. Okay. And there's a little bit of MTI in the way you are speaking, mother tongue influence, but which is okay. It can be worked with, but just focus on the prepositional part. Otherwise, I think your sentences are well formed as of now. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. So we'll do another narrative activity, which would also be a little linked to the topic of the day, which is about movies, favorite genres, right? So I would like you to, again, you can take 2 minutes to think about the topic, what you want to speak about, the structure. But I want you to tell me the story of any particular film that you like. And you have to tell me why you like it as well. But first, you have to give me a brief summary of what happens in the film. Not everything, but mostly what the story is about.
Okay.
Okay, so take 2 minutes to
So,
think about it.
mhm.
Once you're ready, you can start. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Okay, start.
So my favorite movie is 12th Fail. Why
Okay.
I like it? Because I can resonate my life. Because I was living in my student life. So
Hmm.
just like with that character, I like that movie.
Okay, so what is the story of the film? You have to tell me the story.
Okay.
Hmm.
Stories like that. There was a guy and who used to do preparation of his exams.
Okay.
Like once he got failed in 12th exams
Mm-hmm.
because his father was a farmer, and
Hmm.
he always used to think I have to become an IPS officer.
Hmm.
So he used to do preparation and work hard, and like all day long, he used to do part-time job. And apart from this, he was doing his preparation. Like for this, he used to clean the toilets
Hmm.
in like shops. So yeah, he did work hard for
Hmm.
this, and after just 5 to 6 attempts, like he became
Hmm.
an IPS officer.
Hmm. Okay, yeah. So, yes, those were, I think, the two narrative activities that I wanted you to do. So, apart from 12th Fail, do you have another favorite movie, or is 12th Fail your most favorite movie of all times?
English.
English one. Why do you like English English?
Mhm. Because right now I'm learning this language.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
when I watched that movie, so before this, I used to think just within 1 month, if you joined an institute, then you can learn
Hmm.
this language.
Hmm.
But when Sri Devi, like
Hmm.
character,
Hmm.
so she worked hard and all day long she used
Hmm.
to speak in English
Yes.
with her family members or with her colleagues. So I like.
Okay, you really liked it. Okay, okay. Makes sense. All right. So, now for the next activity, we'll just do a little bit of an imaginary activity. I'd like you to
Mhm.
think that you are part of a particular movie. Think about it. Think that I want to
Mhm.
be a part of this movie. Okay. So now, if you have thought about it, can you tell me which movie have you chosen and why? And which character basically, and why did you choose that particular movie?
Okay, so again, ma'am, 12th fail.
Okay.
I want to
Which
become a
character?
part. Mhm.
Which
Manoj Kumar
character?
Sharma.
Manoj Kumar's. Okay, okay,
Mhm.
that's interesting. But why?
Sorry.
Why?
Okay, because yeah, I told you I can resonate my life, and I
Hmm.
used to do preparation of government teaching exams. So
Mm-hmm. So
that's
that's
why.
okay, interesting. Okay, so if possible, what is one thing that you would like to change about this character?
Mhm. Okay, so one thing like time. I
Time.
want to change, yeah, I want to change like most of the students, they are getting busy in their
Hmm.
preparation. Like you won't believe, a lot of students, they do suicide. Like if
Hmm.
I didn't get any success in my life,
Hmm.
so they
Hmm.
are just busy in their examination for 5 years, for
Hmm.
7 years, for 10 years as well.
Hmm.
But we are females, we don't have much time. So I
Hmm.
used to do my preparation for only for 2 years, and then I
Hmm.
left in between,
Hmm.
because some of my reasons, personal reasons. So,
Hmm.
like if any student, they are doing their preparation, so don't waste your time. Like in that movie, I watched like one person, Manoj Kumar Sharma, one actor. So he worked hard and he got
Hmm.
succeed. But another part, like one guy was there, he devoted his 10 years, like 10 attempts he gave, but he
Hmm.
got failed. He did not get any success. So in last attempt, what he did, he gave exams of PCS, and
Hmm.
then he passed. He got passed. And
Hmm.
before this, he was doing preparation of IPS exams. So
Hmm.
ninth attempts, he lost. So like you people, like every students, if you are not getting any success, like in 1 year, in 2 years, so just try to choose your next genre. Like always choose plan A or plan B if
Hmm.
you want to achieve something in
Right. Okay. So, if you had to choose your top three favorite movies of all time, what would the ranking order be?
Okay, ranking order. First one English,
Okay.
and second Hitchki, and
Hitchki.
third
Okay.
well,
12 fell. Okay. So I haven't heard about Hitchki before this from you. So why did do you like that film?
mhm. Okay, Hitchki.
Hmm. Yes.
Because Rani Mukherjee in that movie, like she is a teacher. She
Hmm.
was a teacher in that movie.
Yeah.
So she had a problem.
Hmm.
So the students used to make fun of her all time,
Hmm. Hmm.
because she always got hitchki
Hmm.
every time. So
Hmm.
just students were doing it, and she they thought like she has not a lot of knowledge, and she always like used to do this thing. So after that, like when exam came, so she helped to them, and they got succeed. And before this, they were backbenchers.
Hmm.
So. Mhm.
Okay, okay, all right. Okay. What is one film that you have watched and you did not like or you hated probably?
Okay. One movie.
Hmm.
Once I watched a Salar movie.
Okay.
So people were saying it's a great movie, let's watch. And we went in theater,
Hmm.
but I did not like that movie.
That's okay. That's completely fine. Okay, all right. On that note, we'll just do a little bit of reading and then end with some other questions. Okay. For the reading, I'd like you to go to the third page of the session note. It's titled
Mhm.
Let's Understand What Genre Means.
Do I have to read it?
Yes, you have to read it, yeah.
Okay, so genres is the name given to the category, classification, or group of films that have similar techniques or conventions. There are many types of genres. The primary main film genres are action, adventure, comedy, crime, drama, epics, horror, musicals, science fiction,
Hmm.
war and westerns. Genres are important because it helps the film viewers choose a movie that may interest and entertain them. And it also gives them a brief idea of the storyline of the movie. For example, the storyline in a romantic movie is that a guy gets his ideal girl after a conflict. Conflict. Movies in a specific genre all share similar techniques and conventions. Action movies usually have continuous energy, rescues, plans, physical stunts, chases, fights, special effects, battles, and races. The plot, sorry, the plot of an action movie is usually about a hero or a group facing challenges. or resolving problems caused by a villain.
Right. Okay.
Villain.
Villain, yes. Was there any
Mhm.
word here that you don't understand?
No.
Okay, all right. Okay, you can close it on your side. So, can you
Mhm.
tell me what is your favorite genre or type of movie?
Motivational.
What do you mean by motivation? Can you give me some examples?
Okay. So whenever I watch that type of movies, those type of movies,
Hmm.
so when I felt goosebumps or when I resonated my life,
Hmm.
so it is called motivation. And whenever you learn something from that movie,
Hmm.
so it is motivation.
Right, right. Okay. So, which genre do you not like at all?
Actually, ma'am, I like every genres
Do
because
you like
more than
horror and everything?
yeah, horror. But most of the time, I don't like horror movies. Like
Hmm.
when I sit with my family members,
Hmm.
then I can watch it. Otherwise, no.
Right. Okay. Makes sense. So,
Mhm.
what can you tell me at least three movies of your favorite genre, like motivational? I don't want you to tell me other films apart from the three films that you've already
Mhm.
told me about. Not English English Hitchki or 12th film, some other thing.
Mhm. Okay.
Think about it.
So
Take your
yeah,
time. It's
first,
okay. Think about it.
yeah, first one Dil To Pagal Hai, and second
Okay.
one Bagba, and
Mangwa.
third one Three Idiots.
Okay. So why Bhagwa? Bhagwa many people don't like as well. I would like to know from you,
Mhm.
why do you like Bhagwa?
Mhm. Actually, ma'am, just earlier I did not know the value of parents.
Hmm.
So once I just watched that movie, because in between I lost my mother, my father.
Hmm.
So whenever I watch that movie,
Hmm.
so just yeah, people don't like. I don't know why, but I am kind of
Hmm.
sensitive person. So just whenever I watch any movies and any emotional things, so my
Hmm.
ears, my eyes are just I feel like crying.
Hmm.
So that's why I like that movie.
Okay, all right. I understand completely. Okay, so now going to the feedback, I think you spoke well. Your sentence structure has improved a little as well as I can see. So good job with that. What you can work a little on is, for example, like I told you, prepositions, right? A little bit of grammar here and there. And maybe, if you can polish your sentence structures a little bit more, that would help you become a better speaker. Otherwise, I think you're speaking well. So there are not a lot of places where I feel like, okay, this is not correct, or grammatically this could have been better. So that's fine. Also work a little on your MTI. There is a mother tongue influence that I'd
What is
like you to maybe
MTI? Yeah.
mother
What
tongue
is
influence. Mother
mm-hmm.
tongue influence. So yeah, so because Indians have very different mother tongues from English, right? We have say Bangla or Punjabi, or so what is your mother tongue? Hindi?
Yeah, Hindi. Mm.
Hindi. So Hindi. So all these languages are similar to each other but different from English. So when we speak in these languages, there's a way in which we speak, a tone, a kind of pronunciation, which sometimes when we are trying to learn a foreign language like English or other languages, it gets transferred into those, which is
Mm.
something we call mother tongue influence. And that is something we
Okay.
have to get over. All right, over it, because English has a very distinct, very structured pronunciation, a neutral accent. So you
Mhm.
cannot use this tone or these variations in English.
So
So
how
that
to work on how to work
listen,
on
yeah,
MTI? Okay,
listen to
on
more people speaking in English. Indians who speak without an MTI would be great. And then try to read aloud and practice, record yourself while speaking. See if what you're hearing is similar to how you are reading as well. Where you need some more, differences, how to put those in. You can also find a lot of people's testimonies on YouTube on how they worked on their MTIs. You can follow those as well. They must have given some tips that worked for them. You can work on those as well.
thanks.
Okay, that would be all from my side then. Thank you so much for joining. Do you have any question?
No, ma'am, not.
Okay, thank you so much. Hopefully, I'll see
Have
you
a
soon.
great
Bye
day.
bye.